This week, 497 new stalls were installed throughout the United States and Canada, bringing the total stall count to 68,820. Ready added 3 stations, Flow added 3 stations, Pilot Flying J added 2, Tesla added 19, Electrify America added 4, ChargePoint added 17, but their overall station count decreased by 1. EVconnect added 4, and Francis added 1. Let's get into the data. First Ready, and there were no pictures in PlugShare, but 3 stations, Connecticut, Michigan, and North Dakota. Flow added 3 stations, again, no pictures in PlugShare, all in the province of Ontario. Pilot Flying J added 2, and this is the picture of the one in Dallas. A viewer also chimed in with the correct pronunciation of this city in Colorado on Interstate 70 is Lyman. So thanks, Larry, for providing the pronunciation. This one in Dallas is a nice location. We don't have a picture of the open once the fence is down, but you tell it's a Flying J right off Interstate 20 with a pull-through canopy and an attached Denny's. This looks like a nice location. I'd like to visit it sometime. 4 stalls, both of them. And now Tesla. I'm going to drop my video. They had a ridiculously good week, basically carrying the weight of the number of stall increases. A couple of things to call out here. This 32 stall in Lawnside, New Jersey is similar to last week where they opened a 32 stall just off the New Jersey Turnpike. This is also immediately off the New Jersey Turnpike, 32 stalls. It's kind of strange. It's at a location that's kind of built into a greenfield property without any amenities whatsoever in kind of an industrial park, but it's kind of close to a train station that has, I don't know if it has restrooms, but it's very close to a train station that has some amenities. So, and then a little bit further up, there's a few other places you can go in order to go to the restroom and get your trash emptied and things like that. But the big story here is Lost Hills, California, 84 stalls, and an impressive as a number that 84 is, it's only half as much that are eventually going in here. And the really reality shifting effect of this station is not the fact that there's a number of 84 here, is that there's 84 stalls and they're all being powered by solar because there's just a massive solar array that they put in. And apparently the way the narrative goes here is that the Tesla Supercharger team wanted to put in a Supercharger station and the local utility said it was going to be multiple years before the power could be delivered. And so they just went ahead and got their own source of power, which is just a truly remarkable solution to a rapid deployment of a very large station. Lost Hills, California is immediately off Interstate 5, halfway in between Los Angeles and San Francisco. So it's a terrific location. And otherwise, you could see just, wiping the floor with everyone else is just a terrific showing of number of stations open this. And this is just in the past week, which is really absolutely remarkable. We got a 32 stall, we got an 84 stall, and we got all these other locations opened just in 1 week. Truly stunning. And to put in perspective, this is the Lost Hills location, and I thought there was no restroom, but I stand corrected. Charge Positive did a terrific YouTube video where he got drone shots and he visited this site and everything. There's actually a restroom. I think it's right here. There's a temporary restroom that has air conditioners as well. So while they're finishing the build of the facilities, which is going to go in this area here, they have temporary restrooms available. And you can see all these solar, land or ground solar. Interesting is that they have them tilted in opposite directions, so at any time of the day, one of the sides of the solar panels are facing the sun directly, and I guess that improves their efficiency and how much energy is getting delivered. But a really nice video from Charge Positive. I'll link it down below in the description. And here, I understand it's all going to be future growth depending on what they're going to do. And so these are the stalls, the 84 stalls, but I think this is where the next batch of 84 stalls is going into. And as you can see, this is right off the road. Interstate 5 is a little bit further down over here, but what an amazing demonstration of taking situations and just solving problems. And if this is going to be the new standard, where anytime they run into a problem with electrical delivery, they just show up with their own solar powered electrical delivery instead, is truly a remarkable reality shifting solution to large EV charging station builds. Just, I can't say enough about how awesome this is. Now back to normal reality. Electrify America added 4 stations, which for them was a very good week. You can see this IKEA store just opened today in Columbus, Ohio. This picture down here is the Ann Arbor, Michigan location at a Target. And then there's 2 more. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which I've had my eye on for a while, is now open. And Dober, Delaware. ChargePoint had a very good week. They opened, I forgot, I think it's 17. This Whitecap, Saskatchewan. It's really in a remote area, and it's not showing up in PlugShare yet. 4 stalls. I wanted to see if I could get a picture of it, but I couldn't. But this one in Asheville has been lingering for almost a year. It's like was fully built and everything, but for some reason it wasn't open, and I don't know why it took so long to open this darn station, but it is now open. And it's at a good location right near the intersection of Interstate 26 and Interstate 40 near downtown Asheville. I'll show a picture of that here in just a second. And here it is. During its pre-opening phase, you can see ChargePoint Express Plus, 2 dispensers, 4 stalls, 2 power bricks, right near downtown Asheville. And here's EV Connect, 4 stations. And I want to point out this one here. This is Arkadelphia. And an LX closed and basically left their assets as abandoned assets. So I think what happened here is EV Connect somehow got bridged in order to get this hardware actually activated. And I don't know if it's been rebranded away from an LX to someone else, but it's nice to see that all these stranded assets are slowly starting to be assimilated into actually active charging stations. So kudos to whoever took care of getting that completed with EV Connect in the back end. Francis added 1 station. It was 8 stalls in Clyde, Texas at a Family Dollar. This one kind of showed into the alternative fuels data center database, and then it was removed, and then it came back in. So I think they were having some commissioning issues, but it is now open apparently. Lastly, Shell Recharge last week opened the San Francisco Charging Hub, and this week they continued the process with a 16 stall in Torrance, California. Again, a charging hub. And this person who put in this picture is very unhappy for some reason. Let's see if we can figure out why. Let me circle this down here. It says activation fee $2.49. Ouch. And 74 cents per kilowatt hour. Ooh. Okay, so I see why it's an angry face. I would draw an angry face on that too. Last week it was 69 cents per kilowatt hour in San Francisco, and everyone was up in arms about that. But this is adding insult to injury. So I guess Shell Recharge answered the disgruntled customers out there by raising the price even more. Thanks for watching.